So today it is 30th December 2025, and guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow we are going to hear things like poo 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 poo. We're going to have fireworks, we're going to have loud music. And by the way, another thing we need to know is we have to enjoy responsibly. You could be there when you are breaking the law. And before you light up the sky, let us know what you can do and what you cannot do. There are very many things you can do and many things you cannot do. You may end up landing into trouble. And one of the things you can do is you need, when you are blowing your fireworks, or you're going to a place that blows fireworks, at least there should be a place that is recognizable and secure. Because we remember in 2022, 31st December, we had a problem at Freedom City in Kampala, whereby there was a stampede, a common known stampede, where 9 people died.
Where 9 people, including children, have been confirmed dead following a stampede at the Freedom City Mall in Kampala during a New Year's Eve event.
And there was negligence on the part of that hotel, and the MC told the people that, you know what, you need to go out and watch these fireworks that were going out, and they did not care about the children. Many people between age 10 and 20 years lost their lives, others succumbed to very many of various injuries. And also in 2025, we are not alien to such a thing. Therefore, we need to be very careful when it comes to the fireworks that we're going to have, the loud music. And I'm going to take you through the legality of this. Is it fireworks allowed, and both in residential or commercial centers? And we are going to find that in residential centers there are a number of noises you're supposed to make. If there are animals around, when such noises, weird noises happen, it can cause trouble, and maybe someone may end up suing you for negligence or disturbing the peace or clean and healthy environment of the people. Because we know under Article 39 of the Constitution of Uganda, we have a right to clean and healthy environment. And with that in mind, and also the scriptures teach in the book of Philippians chapter 2 that let every man look not on his own things but also on the things of others. And also today we are going to find that tomorrow we are having a day of fireworks. We are welcoming 2026, a new year. Therefore, we need to be very, very careful of the places we be to, or of the things we are going to do, because many people are planning to burn tires on the road. Others are planning to make a certain loud noise. Enjoy, God has helped them to go through 2025. Therefore, they are very careful when it comes to 2026. And another thing, there are places where noise is allowed. Now let me start with fireworks. Fireworks these are like fires or things that they blow in the sky, and fireworks are very entertaining and very interesting to watch. And on top of that, we find that many cities, big cities in this world, have fireworks centers, but police has put regulations and policies for recognized places or the licensed places where these fireworks can be. Now there are public holidays which are allowed to where fireworks are allowed, e.g. Independence Day, Christmas Day, now like also 31st day as we welcome a new year. These days we have permissions where someone can blow fireworks at night. And now fireworks here in Uganda, they are allowed to be started at least at 11:55 to 12:30 a.m. from 11:55 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. Exceeding that, you will be breaking the law because you'll be disturbing the peace of people. And another thing, we are going to talk about the noise emission in both residential areas and commercial areas. So even if you don't break fireworks laws, you may end up breaking the sound laws. So Uganda has national noise control standards, and we find in residential centers the maximum decibels of noise you're supposed to emit during day, they're supposed to be 35, at least 35 decibels. So sound is measured in decibels, and also when it is at night time, you do not exceed 35 decibels. Those are residential centers, meaning these are places where people rest. These are places where people chill and have rested as they prepare for the next day. And another thing, when it comes to commercial centers, we find that these commercial centers, they have 75 decibels, that is during daytime. So the recommended amount or standard of noise which is supposed to be emitted at least 75. Then during night, in these commercial centers, in towns, in cities, it is supposed to be 50 decibels that is nighttime. Now we have also industrial areas where so much manufacturing is happening. At least in manufacturing areas or industrial areas, during day, the maximum amount of noise you're supposed to emit, you don't have to exceed 70 decibels. And when it comes to nighttime, you don't exceed 60 decibels. You're wondering, what are decibels? These are noises that enter the sound that enters your ears. Yes, and another thing we are finding that at NEMA, the National Environment and Management Authority, has come up to regulate such kind of noise, and by putting some laws into place. And these things happen to help us have a clean and healthy environment, being a fundamental human right. So we are finding that these laws regulate loud music, sound systems, and regulate amplified noises. Especially now when it reaches like 10 p.m. In most cases, people are in their homes, they are resting, so you do not have to disturb their peace. That's why if there are, let's say, weddings or there are parties in a certain village or residential area, you have to seek the local authority permission to allow your license to allow you operate on a certain higher noise that is beyond the normal allowed decibels. We also have excessive noises. These excessive noises can disturb others and cause public nuisance. So it's a tort or one of the claims or complaints someone can lodge in a court of law, that somebody is causing public nuisance. You have private nuisance and public nuisance. So we find that air pollution or noise pollution, noise pollution, it can cut either way, in public nuisance or private nuisance. Then they will sue you to court and you pay damages. So do not be a victim of circumstance. So we find on an international level, these noises around the world, many countries put up a time where certain noises are supposed to be emitted, and also fireworks. And as I had earlier mentioned, that here in Uganda, when like today, 30th December, you do not have to exceed a total of 30 a.m. If you do that, you'll find the police coming. If you keep blowing fireworks, you will be apprehended in one way or the other. So we get to realize that there are some fireworks which are not acceptable, which are not allowed, because they want to keep air pollution or noise pollution or clean and healthy environment safe and secure, because that's the obligation of the government. So as the scriptures teach, that these authorities or civil governments are put by God to regulate, to punish the evil, and also praise the person who has done good. So I'm not here to spoil your fun. You could be saying, Elias, you're spoiling our fun on such a day. We want to shout, we want to go and watch fireworks. You better watch fireworks. A place that is gazetted or licensed, a public space, and not like in Freedom City in Kampala, what happened in 2023. Then people died because the place could not contain such amount of people. So you should be very careful with your children and get a permission for loud music, at least if you're going to play amplified music.